Hello everyone, Fade Salvation fading in, and today we will be unboxing the Gutai Dynazenon from Good Smile Company. Before I begin the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video if you guys are enjoying the content. And yeah, why don't we go ahead and fade right into the video. Alright, why don't we go ahead and begin unboxing the Gutai Dynazenon. First we have Dynasoldier right here, Dynadiver, Dynastriker, Dynawing right in the bottom here, as well as some interchangeable hands, and the helmet. Why don't I go ahead and take the figures out so we can review them, shall we? Okay, here we have the Dynasoldier right here. Looks really cool. Love the way how this figure's designed and everything. And then we also have the Dynastriker right here, which is like a race car. Really cool. And the wheels move too, see? And then we have the Dynadiver right here. Looks really cool with the submarine look and everything. As well as a cool little feature here where you can pull that up right there. And then push that and the missile silo hatch opens, which is really cool. So you can have them on both sides and everything. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then here we have the Dynawing right here on the stand, which looks really cool. I like the way it's designed and everything. So why don't we go ahead and do some configurations and check these guys out. But before we do that, here's a size comparison between the Figma Grid Knight SS Dynazenon version with the whole Golden Lines thing, which I still love, and the Dynasoldier here. Now, if you notice, their sizes are pretty dang close. And, yeah, which is really nice, so you can have them, like, lined up next to each other. So, why don't we go ahead and do some configurations, and I will get back to you. Okay, why don't we go ahead and combine the Dynasoldier and the Dynastriker here. First, you just take this up, then you split it apart. Open the little hatch here to where the pin is right here. Then you just bring up Dynasoldier, lift up the arms, and do that. Same thing with the other arm. Do that. Then just put the peg through the hole right here. Close that up. Do the same thing on the other end here. Open. Put that through the pin here, or the little hole. Oh, hold on. Sometimes they're a little tricky. There we go. And there we are. You can combine the Dynastriker with the Dynasoldier. And there you have it. You have the Dynasoldier Striker Combine, which looks really cool. The arms are big and hefty. Now, there's a really cool position when you use the stand right here with the piece that you have with it. Give me just a sec and I will put it right up there. And then there you have it with its arms all out. Luckily, it comes with a piece to where you can put it through the two holes right here and then combine them to where he can have his arms being held up, because when you do it without the piece, it's kind of a little tricky. I mean, it still stays up fairly decent, as you can tell here. Oh, as you can tell here, sorry, right there. So, yeah. So, yeah, there's the Dynasoldier Striker Combine. Why don't we go ahead and move on to the next configuration, shall we? Alright, now we'll combine the Dino Wing and the Dino Soldier here. Why don't we go ahead and get that started? Okay, all you gotta do is take the wing, open up the little folds here, do that, and then that. And then all you have to do is pull the tail up a little bit, then put it through these little peg holes here, right there, and right, oh, I already got through this one, huh. And then you just fold the wings up like this, whoop, and then voila, you have the Dino Soldier Wing Combine. And there you have it, the Dino Wing Soldier Combine. Gotta say, it looks pretty cool, especially with the wings and everything. And especially how fairly together you can put him in different poses. Like with his leg up and everything. Along with the little piece I have here holding it down so he doesn't, fall off or anything like that. But I gotta say, I kinda like this combine. Why don't we go ahead and move on to the next part, shall we? Okay, next up we have the Dino Soldier and the Dino Diver. Why don't we combine them? So basically, all you have to do is pull these little pegs up right here. And then just set this right there. Grab the Dino Soldier. Put his little head up. Open his claws right here, which are fairly sharp, so be careful if you open these. And then put it right there. Just gotta kind of position it right though, unfortunately, because this is one of the things where you just position him just right. Then lift his head up. Gotta get the position just right, unfortunately, and yeah, it's just basically like this. Just like that. And then there you have it. You have the Dino Soldier Dino Diver, which is just a simple, like this, just a formation like this, which seems pretty interesting. Got to tie all these guys and begin forming Dinozenon. Okay, what you first want to do is bring this up, close that, bring down the little headpiece of the diver right here, then bring this up, split the legs apart like so, pull them out like this, then get the legs out, oh, like that. Now next up, you want to get the soldier right here, put his little arms up like this, combine the legs right here, fold the tail, then get the head, oh wait, not the headpiece, but fold this in a bit, then pull this up like this, or like this, and then pull the arm up, do the same thing here, turn it like so, put it up, get the legs, close these little claws right here, fold them up, then get the wing, remove the tail piece here, open these little pieces right here, alright, then you want to get the wing fold them up like this, to where it's like that. Then you grab the Dyna-Soldier right here, fit the wings through the little holes right here. Just got to be kind of careful because sometimes these things do not go all the way through. Then you get the soldier, bring this down to where the two little holes are right there, and then connect that. And then you got the head up and everything. Then you put this right on the peg right here. Just a simple snap on. Then you grab the Dyna-Striker here, pull it apart. Then you put it through the little peg holes right here. If I have that on right, which it does not look like it. There we go. Then grab this piece, put it through the other side. There we go. Oh, close the arms a bit. There we go. Pull out the arms a little bit. Turn the hands. Get this all situated. Lift up this piece. Now we put the helmet on, which is like this. Sometimes it's easy to snap on, and sometimes it's not. There we go. And then you pull down the mouth, and then voila! You got Dyna-Zenon. Now here we have Dyna-Zenon in robot form, in all his robot glory, which looks really cool. There's a little neat mechanic that I kind of like that I'll show you guys. And that is when you lift his arms up like this, you can have him in full burst mode, which is really cool. Which you have the arms all out like this. Like that. And another cool feature is opening all the missile hatches. And there you have beams firing out of everywhere here, which I really like how this kind of came out. And then you put the guns up. And then voila, you got him firing in all cylinders, which looks really cool. And yeah, let's move on to the next part. And here we have Dyna-Zenon in the base. What's cool is it comes with sword effect pieces, so you can use these, and then you just slide the sword right in here. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then voila, you got a beam sword now with his hand. As well as you can do this, change the hand out right here. Swap it with this hand right here. And then voila. You have him holding up the sword, and his hands all sprawled out like that. And another little cool thing is you can have him dual wielding. Now, why don't we switch the hands over and then do a size comparison, shall we? There we go. We have the hands enclosed and everything. I have to say, I really like the enclosed hands a lot better than them being kind of sprawled out, you know? But that just gives it a more, like, defining look. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and do that size comparison, shall we? And now we have Dyna-Zenon right here with the Figma Grid Knight. As you can tell, it's significantly taller than the Grid Knight, but then again, this is about 24 centimeters, so, which looks really cool. Love the design like this and everything. But yeah, you can have them like standing next to each other like this, which is really cool. Why don't we go ahead and move on to the next configuration, shall we? Alright, why don't we go ahead and combine these guys to the Dinorex formation. Okay, first we take the Dinodiver here, put the little flap down, turn this up, pop that out, take the legs, pop these out, pop that out, then take the little claws here, pop them down, like so, and then put the legs up like this, like that, pop the leg out, like that, and then we have the feet. Next up, we take the Dinosoldier here, fold the little top fin down, take the headpiece right here, pull it out. Oh. Okay, so we take this, bring up the headpiece here, close the mouth, then bring the hands down here, turn them over like this, bring the tail up, and voila! And then next part, we bring the feet down, turn these, close these up, do the same thing with the other foot, and voila! We got the claws closed in like this, and now we got the Rex form. Now another part too, first all we got to do for the tail is close these in, bring the tail end here to kind of close them up, and the next thing you want to do is bring this piece down, and then bring this, slide this in here. Now a little trick I like to do is take the tail piece off here, then kind of slide these in, so that way it's, I know it's all the way in. Let's see, let me make sure I'm doing this right, because sometimes these pieces do not like to go together. Let's see, right there, close that, then that, bring that over, and then we have the tail piece in, I believe. Let me double check. Okay, now that they're snapped in, good. So now we got the tail piece in with the tail right here. Voila. Now it's a little, heavy on the back end here, but it should get substantially better once we put that right there, the Rex part. And as you can see, it's stabilized at least a little bit, but sometimes this thing kind of gets wobbly if you're not careful. There we go, fix that. Got the headpiece down. And see, we already got it looking like a Rex. Whee! Now, all you have to do for the next part is to add the wings. Just fold the wings, pull these out, pull the little tab out right here, tab, then let these fold out here, and this one here, pull the little headpiece out, and then put these through the peg holes right here, then voila, we have the Dinorex. Now we just gotta add, we got the wings, now we just gotta add the helmet, which in this case you kind of gotta be careful, at least a little bit, because this headpiece does not like staying on. And you gotta put it on carefully, and then voila, we have the Dinorex, which is one of my favorite transformations, just because look at this thing. He looks fierce, especially with the tail. And then we got the head. Why don't we pause it here? And here we have the Dinorex. Love the way this guy looks and how fierce he kind of looks. Close the mouth. Bring the head down a bit. Rawr. But yeah, this is by far one of my more favorite transformations. He does get a little heavy if you're not careful. That's why there's a stand in here that includes it. But I just figured just to kind of show it off. And now why don't we do a scale? And then here we have it on scale with the with the Grid Knight here. Looks really cool. And then, yeah. Why don't we go ahead and switch over to share my thoughts on the figure, shall we? Alright, here are my initial thoughts on the Gattai Dynazenon. I love the figure, and I kind of wish that on the fingers they kind of put the black on the space parts on the fingers. That way it kind of looks faithful to the anime design. But, I mean, I suppose you can get some colored marker or a colored pen, color it yourself, but... And as well as the design, overall, I am happy with the figure. It's got a little light, but it's pretty good. As well as the look and design of it, as well as the Dinorex. I freaking love that form. And what else? Robot design was actually pretty good. Looks like a giant robot, but it kind of feels kind of lackluster, I guess. I mean, overall, I love the Dinorex formation. That was the coolest thing about it. But the robot, I mean, it looks like a giant robot, but I kind of wish it had its own kind of flair to it, you know? But price point, it was about $220, so if you're a fan of the series, I would say go for it. As well as if you really like the Dinorex. But the robot design left me a little less impressed. I mean, you got beam sabers, which is cool, but I don't know. I just didn't like the design of the robot overall, but I love Dinorex. But if you guys love the figure on how it looks as well as the design, put it down in the comments below. As well as anything you like about the figure or some things that you don't like about me talking to it. I would love to kind of talk about it. See if we can get to an understanding, or you have a different opinion of how the figure looks and everything. And yeah, I mean, we can talk about it and see what you guys like in the design of the figure, as well as how it looks, and if you guys like the robot figure or the Dinorex form. I really want to know. Be sure to put it down in the comments below. And also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Share the video if you guys are enjoying what I'm doing as well. And I hope you guys take care. This is Fade Salvation, fading out. If you guys have a different opinion...